Christmas tree, Christmas tree.
Which one do you like? This one. Yep. I like this one. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one. Alright, so this morning I am starting to gather my materials for smudging to make homemade sage smudging sticks. So I'm super excited about this. I've already got some rose soaking in the water here. There we go. I've got the roses soaking in here just to get off any bugs, any pests. We're gonna go out and clip some of the, I don't even know what you want to call it, like the indigenous. It's an indigenous herb here called impepo, and this works amazingly for smudging. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now. Alright, so we've got our herbs, we've got our materials. Now we are going to go back home and put everything together. So I do like to be organized. So I do have a list of all the handmade gifts that I'm making this year. And I am going to make sure I have enough materials to do all of that. Also, part of making a homemade gift is not only about the sustainability, but it's also about like the ritual. So what I want to do is I want to bless all of this before I even make it, with high intention, with pure, pure intention, all of that kind of stuff. So you can chill with me while we do a little mindful ritual here. Here are the scraps that I have left, and here is all the beautiful smudge sticks I was able to make. So we've got some with all the different herbs that we collected. Some are just one or the other, some have multiples, but I definitely learned, like as I was going, I definitely learned a really good process of like how to do this. This is my first time doing it, so I didn't actually know like how much material I was gonna need or anything like that. So I was really just guessing, and I was able to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 smudge sticks. So there you go. Today it's raining. It's a cozy day. I think intuitively there's new life in the world. One of our friends maybe just had a baby today, and I'm feeling like very sentimental, very nostalgic, and I think this is the perfect day to make this hair potion. So if we don't use, this is how much I grabbed. It smells so good. If we don't use all of it for the hair oil, then I'll end up drying some of it too, because I'm also still making some dried herbs, salts, and just general rosemary. So we'll put as much of it as we can in the infusion, and then we will dry the rest. So you'll see here I am using the double boiler method. So I have a small pot filled with water. Then I am putting this on top of it, like so. So today we are continuing on our adventure for sustainable crafting, and I'm making a few bath salts. So I have my magnesium here. I have lavender and rose that I've collected and dried from our garden. I have a few essential oils and some prepared little jars, little glass jars with these very beautiful little wooden tops. So this is how they're going to look when they're done. So now we're just going to go in and create them. All right, here we go. Easy peasy, economical, beautiful, and of course healing. The other thing that I've been working on, which has been a bit of a struggle, is a smokable herb blend. So I wanted to give this to James and then some other people in the family that are into either smoking cigarettes or weed, and just do like a smokable herb blend. So I made a few different blends. One of the struggles that I had with this though is getting the consistency right. So I had James test a few of them for me, and he was telling me either there was too many kind of like sticks in the consistency, or it was moving around on the paper too much, so it was difficult to roll. So I'm still working on this. I found a few good options, but they need to go in your mouth, Bubby. So I found a few good recipes for this, but the problem is still the consistency of it. So I'll show you now. So here we have, this one is mullein. It's lavender and peppermint. This one is mullein, passion flower and basil. And this one is this one is rose, chamomile. What? This one is rose, chamomile, and mullein. So each one of them have different purposes, and I think they look quite beautiful. So the last thing I've been making are these beautiful salt and peppers. with different ingredients. You can see chili, lime, and salt, rosemary, lemon, sage, thyme, peppercorn, garlic. And what I basically did was I just combined all the herbs and all the flavors that actually sounded good to me. I combined them, put them in a mortar and a pestle, and just ground them all together. So I started out with really thick, chunky salt and whole peppercorns, and then whatever I did, I just grinded it in the mortar and pestle. Some of the ones that were a little bit more wet to start off with, like the ones with lemon or the ones with chili and garlic, I didn't want to put those just straight into the jar because they were still kind of wet and I didn't want them growing anything. So then I kind of just used the air fryer to dehydrate them a little bit more and pull out any additional moisture there was in there, and that seemed to work pretty good. So I made these fun little labels for each one of the things that I've created.
What are you doing, Claire?
What are we doing?
I'm going to cook
Go.
banana. I'm going to eat.
Yeah!